Hello. Welcome in and go teach. You are indeed first. Congratulations. We're back. It's Friday. We started a little bit late, but I also had like a shorter break at the beginning, so it kind of makes up for it. Either way, we are going to be playing more Undertale Yellow today. Hopefully, now, I make no guarantees, but I have a pretty good feeling that we'll be able to finish it today. We'll see. I'm optimistic is what I'll say. Let me also... I'm going to pull up a couple new doles to go through. We'll probably actually, at some point we're going to trim the fat of like which game dole games that we end up sticking with regularly, but I'm kind of in a phase where I want to branch out a little bit, try out a couple new ones. Let me see where I want to put them though. We'll put that there, put that... We'll actually put those at the end. So we got VGM. I think there's a Zelda one. Yeah, I'll try all three of those and see how we do. But we'll, of course, get started with Game Dole. Hello, I've got some tea, per usual, but I also have a couple of cookies as well. Okay. I do not know what this is. You just ate an egg? Was it cooked in a particular fashion or just a raw egg? Yoshi? Well, Yoshi lays eggs and also throws them. Boiled, gotcha. I was gonna say, I didn't know that you were on that, like, raw food fad diet. I don't know if you're aware of that. But, like, the people that are like, yeah, I eat raw liver and, like, raw eggs and stuff. I'm not one of those people. I have no idea what this game could be. It looks like it came out in 2012 and may or may not be an indie game. About to eat some raw lettuce. I'm so proud of you. You're raw maxing? Okay. I gotta throw something at this. This is, we'll say Battle Bit Remastered. Or, sure. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Skip me? Oh, wait a minute. This looks familiar. Is it Dance? Something Dance? Put some raw cheese in your tea today. No, we're going in with just tea. Raw tea, if you will. Raw tea and raw water. I guess maybe not raw water, it is filtered. Maybe this is like a dance game? I feel like that might be a D. The logo looks very dance game adjacent. Okay, this is, what's it called? I don't think this is Skate or Die. Or, I mean, we can guess this. Okay, it's not that. Okay. What is this? It's not Okami. I think that's it. Ollie, that's what it is. Is it? Is it not that? Ollie. There we go. I think lock in. Ah, there we go. 2014. I am slightly familiar with this game, though I've never played it. We got it in 5, so we beat the par. We'd love to see that. Okay, this is a PS3 era game if I've ever seen one. Although, actually, maybe. It could be earlier. This could be like 90s action. That grass is interesting from a game perspective. Is this maybe Dino Crisis? Best I can think of. Or maybe Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Nope. It's definitely got chainsaw. It's not that. It is a shooter, so maybe it is Dino Crisis 2? Nope. I have no idea what this is. No earthly idea what this could be. Maybe we put Hunter. See if that gets us something. The Hunter Call of the Wild. No, I don't know about that. Nope. Okay, I don't know what this is. This looks PS2. Which, I don't think that really helps me. This guy looks familiar in a way I can't quite nail down. As does this guy. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what this is. I'm gonna throw out names. Nope. Is this maybe like a Duke Nukem game? No, it's neither of these, but we'll say this. Serious Sam, The Second Encounter. Not familiar. Sorry to say. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I think that's what that was. Little alien dude in the background. Pretty sure that was in the movie. Okay, this one seems difficult. 8 average guess attempts. We'll go Arkham Origins. I like that as a guess because it gives a lot of information typically. Earlier than 2013, single multiplayer. Not third person. Not a hack and slash beat 'em up, not an adventure game. Maybe open world stealth action. Earlier than 2013 is always going to be a bit of like a headache for me, because I don't know if that means it's like 1999 or 2012. Usually if it's older than like 2012, there's a pretty good chance that it's either 2015, 2016, or like last year. Whenever it gets earlier than 2012, it becomes tricky. Kingdom Hearts? It's not third person. I don't think Kingdom Hearts... I was going to say, I don't think they have a first-person perspective at any point. I was going to say maybe like when you're in the ship, but I think that's also third person. So it could be first person. Maybe a shooter, but it is multi, you're right. Let me think. GoldenEye. That's not a bad guess in terms of info. See, it narrows down first person, and it tells us it is at least a shooter. That was a good guess. Gives us more information. We know that it's not super early. Probably going to be 2012 if I had to place a number on it. It's on maybe PC, PS3, Xbox 360, potentially Wii U. It's a shooter, but also something else. First-person shooter. It's on Wii U. Maybe. I don't want to say definitively, but it could be on Wii U. First-person, multiplayer, shooter. Earlier than 2013. But it's more than a shooter. And it can, importantly, it seems like it can also be played purely single player. So probably like a campaign. Maybe this seems like it could be Call of Duty adjacent. Let's throw, I need like a 2012 Call of Duty game. Let's go Black Ops 3, I think is too late. We'll go Black Ops 2. That's 2012. Okay, so it is still earlier than 2012. Probably action. Maybe stealth, but probably action. First person. Earlier than 2012. We need a better range here. Just because it's on Windows doesn't mean it necessarily is going to be the most useful. Let's go Doom 3. Later than 2004. Okay. I feel like that helps a little. 2014 to 2015, not 2015, 2005 to 2011. That's a rough range for me. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, but it's not great. Could this be the second Perfect Dark, maybe? Perfect Dark 0? Well, at least narrow down the year, I think. Or help. Okay, not really. I mean, it kind of does. It's not on Xbox 360. I know that's split screen as well, yeah. The themes kind of scares me. We'll take the hint. RPG shooter. Okay. Okay. This feels... Is it maybe a Fallout game? Is this maybe New Vegas? I don't know if that's third person as well. Okay, that's way too late as well. And it is third person. But I mean, in terms of genres, it's kind of bang on. Almost bang on. Alright, so we know it's not 360, so it's probably PC. Star Wars Battlefront. I want to say Battlefront is also... It switches to third person, although that might just be the new games. But I mean, that would work in terms of the range, right? Because that's 2006 to 2009 that we're working with here. I don't know if that... Would that be an RPG? It's not a bad guess. We'll go Battlefront 2 original. Close year. Close year. Action sci-fi. I don't think we're gonna get this one. I think it's a little too outside my purview here. First-person shooter. That's tough. I mean, 2006 to 2009 is like one of the worst ranges for me ever. Unless, well, this is my last Hail Mary guess. Yeah, it's too late. I mean, not far off in terms of the information we had, though. It's got to be action something, but I don't know what the something is. Just being a first-person shooter released 2006 to 2009 is not gonna work for me. I want to muster one last guess. Skyrim is 2011. I want one last good guess. I don't know if I can muster it. I'm gonna go Thief. I don't think it's multiplayer. Unless... Hold on. Unless it's Quake. It could be Quake. Which one? I don't know. It could be any of these. I'll say Quake. I mean, it's got to have a campaign, right? So I'll go Quake. Quake 2 seems too early, but we'll throw it in there. Stalker. Call of Pripyat. Can't say I'm that familiar with it. 2009. GG's. Came out when Mason and I lived in the same dorm. Is it at all familiar to you? Is where the Chernobyl yeah. Who made this? Deep Silver published it. Bit Composer? Trevor? Trevor composed for this? Mason was in before Mason graduated high school. Yeah. I was 8 years old. So no surprise I did not play this game. Although I guess it got a release on PS4 and Xbox One. So it wouldn't have been impossible for me to have played. Alright. I gotta throw a guess game in here just in case it's a game I recognize. It's not though. I'm gonna go... what is it called? Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Because it vaguely reminds me of that. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I want Guess the Game to work. I want this to be like a game I can play because the concept I like a lot. Shows you part of a game and then you guess it. But every time I've played it, it's been a game I've never seen or heard of. I have no idea what this could be. This looks like a strategy game or like a MOBA, or not a MOBA, whatever. I guess maybe a MOBA, whatever like Dota is. Not Dota. Maybe this is like StarCraft. I don't know what you are. What am I gonna do with this? Original platform PC. I've never seen this game in my entire life. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. Uh, space. We'll say infinite space. A turn-based strategy. Is Stellaris a turn-based strategy? Maybe, I don't know. Nope. Destroyed base garrison. Destroyed local government. 2018, I don't... Turn-based strategy game. I don't know, is this what the original Helldivers looked like? Nope. Harebrained Schemes. I don't know. I've never heard of this game. I don't know what this game is. Skip me. What is it? Battletech. Okay. This is why I don't play Guess the Game. I've never heard of this game in my entire life. Alright, we go connections. Regular coffee plus water. Seems like I'll take Starbucks orders for aliens. Steady, slight pool, flame, burn, periodic, diesel, dig, lover, premium, jab. Okay. Premium, diesel, regular, and plus. That seems right to me. Types of fuel, gas types, gas pump options. Pool table, coffee table, periodic table. Pool table, coffee table. I'm going to say water table as the fourth. Yeah. That's really the purple. Okay. Burn, flame, slight. Okay. A jab. Alright, this is pretty straightforward. It's a lover, a sweetheart, a flame, and a steady, I guess. Yeah. Romantic partner, burn, slight, jab, dig is to offend, to insult. I know go steady, but I wasn't sure if it was like referring to... I'm not used to it being like a term to refer to somebody as. Although that might just be the like pre-modern lexicon. Alright, let's go mini. Blue Ribbon Brewery. Pabst. Put at ease as fears to sound heard at a ramen restaurant. Slurp. Slight trace of color. A hint. Nope. A shade. Starts a pot in poker. Starts a pot in poker. A bet? I don't know. I'll have to come back to that one. Popular meal the night before a marathon. What? It's pasta? Maybe? Tint is what it is. Or maybe tents. We'll come back to that one. Alright. Goes tap tap in a... Okay. In a texting app. Types? Antes, you're so right. Bootcamp spots informally. Sarge. So it's not tint. It has to be tinge. A sway. What? Wait. Where we get it wrong? It's gotta be this one. 100% committed. Oh, it's okay. To allay one's fears. All right. Not great. Pretty standard for us, though. Restraints. And the Oscar goes to... Okay. This has to be, like, award winners. Or maybe actors. Or maybe it's categories. Do we have a C somewhere? Best act. Am I missing something here? Act. Do we have an OR? Best acting. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Wait. Best acting. I messed it up again. Hold on. There we go. Okay, best acting. Are these winners or are these... I feel like the music's louder than it typically is. Alright, best acting. We go DILF. Could be types. So maybe like lead actor, although that seems like way too many. Like supporting actor, I don't think so though. Bridge, bottom right. Maybe Bridges for Jeff Bridges. Yep. Okay. So it looks like last names of best acting winners. Hunt. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Helen, gotcha. It's kind of throwing me for a loop. I don't know actors as well as I maybe should, especially in terms of who has won Best Actor recently or ever. Field. Okay. Hold on. It's gonna be like something close to that, even though it's not that. Or maybe not. Bay Area, okay. And then this is, what is this actually? Nas? Swank. All right, 2 more. Yeah, yeah. It's got to end with that, right? So sure, it's for Jeff Bridges. It's the only one I know. I don't know who Field is either. Is this? No. I feel like it... The X is throwing me. I don't know. I don't know actors. It's Phoenix. And then Stone. There you go. Yep. Okay. I recognize some of those names. We will do spell check. Oh, yeah, we have spell check twice. I don't know how that happened. All right, sort these food drinks by their total sugar content. Start with the most sugar. Okay. That's what I was thinking. 1 pint of Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia ice cream. Two frosted strawberry milkshake Pop-Tarts. That's got to be, I think, more. Although 12's a lot. Okay. We got one. Half gallon of Kroger brand chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream is less sugar than a can of Coke. What's throwing me is everything else. Like, I have no idea the sugar content of Sour Patch Kids. Coke is most. Okay. Okay. All right. You nailed Coke, by the way. 39 on the dot. 1 pint of Ben & Jerry's, 111 grams. Can of Coke, 39. Double stuffed Oreos, 32. 2 cups of Captain Crunch Oops All Berries is 30. 2 frosted. Okay. I guess that makes sense. All right, we go catfishing. 673 births. 735 deaths. 17th century Christian monks, 17th century Christian theologians, 17th century English writers, 8th century Christian monks, 8th century Christian saints, 8th century Christian theologians. And Take Water Coke sings Every Other Soda Floats. 37 grams will float, but 39 grams sinks. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Doctors of the Church. I'm gonna say Augustine. Nope. I think Augustine might have been later. Nope. Bede, the Venerable Bede. I've never heard of him. I don't think ever. So, 1929 American novels, American autobiographical novels, American novels adapted into films, American novels adapted into plays, American novels adapted into television shows, books by Ernest Hemingway, American war novels, anti-war novels, censored books, modernist novels, novels by Ernest Hemingway, novels first published in serial form, novels set during World War I, novels set in Italy, novels set in Switzerland. I should know this. Only thing I'm thinking of here, again, I'm not well read by any stretch. I was going to say All Quiet on the Western Front. Is that World War One? For Whom the Bell Tolls? Old Man by the Sea? I'm going to say All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't think that that's a Hemingway novel, although I also don't know what it could be, so... A Farewell to Arms. Okay. Am I totally off base here? I mean, aside from it not being a Hemingway book. It is World War One. Okay. So, I mean, it was, like, not too impossible. I certainly was not familiar with the Farewell to Arms in a way that I should have been. 1st century BC Roman augurs, 1st century BC Roman consuls, 1st century BC Roman generals, 30 BC deaths, 83 BC births, ancient Egyptian royal consorts, ancient Roman military personnel who died by suicide, Antony, correspondence of Cicero, husbands of Cleopatra, husbands of Fulvia. Okay. Which one married Cleopatra? Is this Mark Antony? You're right. You're so right. 1398 births, 1468 deaths. 15th century German business people? 15th century German inventors, 15th century printers, business people from Mainz, German Royal Catholics, German goldsmiths, German printers, German typographers, and type designers. I don't know. I don't think this would be Martin Luther. I think this is the guy that invented the printing press at the same time that Martin Luther would be utilizing it. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the guy that invented it, who's often mentioned with him. We'll throw in the guess. I don't think it's going to be it, but I also don't have anything better. Johannes Gutenberg, yeah. It is. This guy. I could not have ever pulled his name out of a hat, but I do recognize that I've read about this guy. 1865 births, 1939 deaths, 19th century Irish dramatist and playwrights, 19th century Irish poets, 20th century Irish dramatists and playwrights, 20th century Irish male writers, 20th century Irish poets, Abbey Theatre, alumni of the National College of Art and Design, Anglican poets, Anglo-Irish artists, anthologists, burials in the Republic of Ireland, fellows of... I have no idea. At all. Irish expatriates in France, Irish fantasy writers, Irish folklorists, Irish occult writers, Irish occultists, members of the 1922 Synod? I don't know. Modernist theater, Protestant Irish nationalists. Jonathan Swift, A Modest Proposal. May as well. I don't have anything better. W.B. Yeats. A Modest Proposal was, yeah, it was a bit earlier. By a little over 100 years, but... W.B. Yeats, yeah, again, another one that I'm familiar with the name of, but not really in terms of more than a superficial recognition. 1632 births, 1723 deaths, 17th century English architects, 17th century English astronomers, 17th century English mathematicians, 18th century English architects, academics of Gresham College, architects from Wiltshire, architects of cathedrals, British scientific instrument makers, English Baroque architects, English okay. Okay. It's probably gonna be easier to guess from the astrology angle. Sir Isaac Newton. I feel as though there would be a lot more... Well... I feel like there would be more citations. Although maybe not. It seems plausible. Christopher Wren. Vaguely familiar. I don't think I could have pulled that, but I do recognize the name as I see it. Don't know who that is, and I used to teach astronomy. I think Wren was... He was like an in-between of like the, what's it called? Like the Euclidean model and then like I forget whatever the one came after that one was. Was that Newton? I don't know. But I think he expanded upon that. I think he was sort of like an in-between step. Or maybe not. Oh, St. Paul's Cathedral. Okay. Yeah. No, I think he was just more about like the not the inventions, but like the advancement of telescopic instruments in the time. I think that's actually what he did. And then he's also an architect, which I think is where I more recognize the name. Argentina, Uruguay border rivers, estuaries of South America, international rivers of South America, rivers of Argentina, rivers of Buenos Aires province. I have no idea, so we'll go with that. Nope. Rio de la Plata. That is vaguely familiar. Again, geography not at all resembling something I am familiar with. We're in like pre-medieval time with a lot of these questions. 1340s in Asia, 1340s in Europe, 1350s in Asia, 1350s in Europe, 14th. Oh, this has to be the Black Plague, or what do we think the Wikipedia article is? The Black Plague or bubonic plague? Or are those different? Or the Black Death? Okay. I'm gonna take a... Alright, we're gonna take a quick... Okay, so bubonic plague is its own Wikipedia article that's different than the Black Death. I'll say close enough. 1918 births, 1988 deaths, 20th century American physicists, 20th century atheist, American Nobel laureates, American atheist, American experimental physicist, American nanotechnologists, American particle physicist, American people of Polish Jewish descent, American people of Russian Jewish descent, American quantum physicists, American relativity theorists, American science writers, American skeptics, textbook writers, California Institute of Technology faculty, cellular automatus, Cornell University. Okay, deaths from cancer in California. Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. United States Army civilians. Niels Bohr International Gold Medal recipients. Nuclear weapons scientists and engineers. People from far Rockaway, Queens. (1988) was after Challenger. This seems vaguely familiar to me in a way that I could never pick. I'd never be able to get this one on my own for sure. This strikes me as a guy who was probably in the film Oppenheimer, which is the closest thing I'll get to knowing who it is. I don't know if it helps, but quantum computing, quantum gravity physicists are both categories in here. I think your grandfather may have worked for him. Okay, well now you definitely have to get it right. Grandfather was a nuclear physicist. Is this how I found out your grandfather helped make the atomic bomb? Seven years later. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, aside from the accolades, I too probably, if given the choice, to have worked on a bomb versus not. Other grandfather knew people who dropped the bomb. Although, to be fair, like, there were people making bigger bombs afterwards, so I guess bomb development was not, like, ended after World War II. Like, yeah. You know, my grandfather was only in a submarine in World War II, as far as I'm aware. It's not Einstein, Oppenheimer, Hahn. Is this... So I don't know if you've seen the film Oppenheimer. Otto was deaf German. Is this the guy, what's his name? I forget who he's played by. But he's like Oppenheimer's friend. I think not Strauss. He's like a little bit shorter. I think he wears glasses like these, and I think he's his like friend who I think is a Jewish American, maybe. Although I'm not seeing, well, Polish Jewish descent. Not Matt Damon. It's I forget the name of the actor, but he's like a little bit shorter than Oppenheimer, a little bit heavier. Again, I think he wears glasses exactly like these. He's talking to Oppenheimer. He's like his confidant, I think is like the best way to describe him. I think it would be cheating to look it up in case it could be him, but I mean, give me your best guess. It seems like you probably know who it is, but don't know the name presently, so rough day. Yeah, it's we're out here in the damn coal mines trying to get answers. I mean, Go Teach probably does know this one, to be fair. But not enough details. Yeah. I feel like... Okay, I'm gonna pull up a picture of the actor. and see if maybe that's him. I'm kind of removing myself from from this one because I don't know who it could be. This guy. This is who I was thinking of. I don't remember who he played though, is the other thing. But this is the only one that stuck out to me. Again, I've only seen the movie once. This is the only guy that stuck out to me as being like from America, particularly New York. Okay, it's not this guy. Istor Isaac Rabi? Or is it Robbie? I don't know. That's who I was thinking of. It's definitely not that guy, though. Not the guy who first came up with the bomb because he was a Hungarian Jew. Right, yeah. I don't know. Unless you have a close... I don't know anything about that guy as an actual scientist. Just from pulling up his Wikipedia page, looks like he worked on like MRI technology, stuff with magnets. All right, I think we're gonna call that a skip. Richard Feynman. That is a crazy... That's a crazy category list for Feynman. I would have expected way more stuff. Like way more identifiable features. Like, where's the notable bongo players in here? I don't see that. I don't see that in there at all. He was on the Manhattan. Yeah, that is true. He was also in Oppenheimer. 1040s births. 1099 deaths. 11th century Roman Catholics. Definitely, yeah. 11th century German monarchs in Al-Andalus. Characters in epic poems. Christians from Al-Andalus. Heroes of mythology and legend. Medieval legends. Military history of Spain. I have no idea. I'm gonna put a skip on that. El Cid. Not super well known to me, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, we get one and one close enough. Black Death was the one people got the most. Johannes Gutenberg with 54%. That's pretty crazy. 27% got Feynman. Yeah, this was a real tough one. Know someone with the Twitch username of El Cid. I'd like to report an impersonation. All right, we'll save. We'll do spell check now. Good opportunity to pause the music.
Insomnia. A noun meaning prolonged and Vacuum, a noun meaning emptiness of space, derived from medieval Latin and Latin vacuus meaning empty, unoccupied.
Just had to
Rhinestone.
check.
Rhinestone, a noun meaning an imitation stone of high.
It's not with an H.
Eggplant, a noun meaning a wide.
That's on me.
Sniffle, a verb meaning to sniff. Pestilence, a noun meaning a contagious or infectious.
It's with an I.
Keratitis, a noun meaning inflammation of the cornea of the eye. The word likely originates from the French keratite, derived from Greek keras for horn. Keratitis, a noun meaning inflammation of the cornea of the eye. The word likely originates from the French keratite, derived from Greek keras for horn. Keratitis, a noun meaning inflammation of the cornea of the eye. The word likely originates from unnoticed, a adjective meaning not seen or noticed. Sabotage, a noun meaning destruction.
Me when the medium spell check word is keratitis.
Caverns, a verb meaning to place. Mechanics, a noun meaning a branch of physical science.
What are we doing? What are we doing here, man?
Strife, a noun meaning bitter, sometimes
Did you switch the words?
satiety,
Okay,
a
never
noun
mind.
meaning the quality or state of being fed or gratified
wait.
to or beyond capacity. Surfeit, fullness. The word derives from
Satiety.
Middle French satiété, which originates from Latin satis, satiety. A noun meaning the quality or state of being fed or gratified to or beyond capacity. Surfeit, fullness. The word
I think this is close. Because it's from... Wait. Actually, I don't know now. It's because it's from satiated. There we go. It's that easy.
smelters. A noun meaning one that smelts.
Go Smelters.
Camembert. A noun meaning a soft surface ripened cheese with a thin grayish white rind and a yellow interior. This word originates from Camembert in Normandy, France. Camembert. A noun meaning a soft surface ripened cheese with a thin grayish white rind and a yellow interior. This word originates from Camembert in Normandy, France.
It's gonna be the French. They're gonna fuck me again. I don't know. I'm not a cheese expert. What were you? Okay, fuck you. Pestilence with an I. Keratitis with a K. I thought that it was gonna be changed from the Greek, but that makes more sense. And then right, so we just typoed it. That's what we did. I thought it was with an H. We just got typoed. That's okay. That's okay. Not great. I mean, it's rough. It's rough out here. Okay, let's go VGM hurdle. Yo. Hold on. It's either, it is Pictionary. I think. Yes, it's got to definitely be Pictionary. We played this in Trombone Champ a lot. An absolute banger. It's really loud though. We got it within 1 second. We're cracked. All right, we go Mario Hurdle. Is there like a volume thing here? No, just stats. I need to get an extension that lets me change the volume. All right. I'm going to say this one is from Super Mario Land 2. As for what track in Super Mario Land 2? I do not know. Maybe choose your pipe. It's not from Super Mario Land 2. It's not a 2D platformer either. Okay, hold on. The fuck is this? The Yoshi cookie or something? I don't know. It's not NES either. Is this like in a... Is this in a chiptune sound font? I've never played Mario Hurdle before, but I didn't think that they did that. Or maybe it's Game Boy Color? Alright, maybe it won't let me search that. Let's type Mario... It's not Dr. Mario. Newer than 1992. What the hell is this? Maybe it's Wario Land? I don't know. Hold on. Maybe it's from Game & Watch Gallery 2, Vermin. It is Game Boy Color. Game & Watch Gallery is correct. Game & Watch Gallery 2 is incorrect. Okay. It's either... I think it's 1. We'll say ball. No, that's 2. That's 2. Hold on. Game & Watch Gallery. Fire, octopus, manhole. I'm going to go octopus. Oh, this is too early. It's 3. It's 3. Okay. I didn't look at the newer. Okay, so it's Game & Watch 3. Which means we have one guess to figure it out. It's either going to be Egg, Turtle Bridge, Donkey Kong Jr., Greenhouse. I'm going to say Turtle Bridge. It is Turtle Bridge. I've never played this game in my life. I don't think I've ever heard the song. So the fact that we got it is I'm impressed with. It was Game Boy Color. So very similar. All right, we go Zelda Hurdle. All right, that's not a lot to work with, is it? I'm going to say Link Between Worlds. This sounds like maybe... I say Cave. Wrong game. I don't know what this is, actually. We'll go... Maybe it's a Twilight Princess. Diababa, maybe? Nope. I think I know what you are. You sound like Triforce Heroes. I'm gonna say probably, oh, maybe it's either Fortress or Coliseum. I'm thinking maybe Coliseum. Oh, it's not Triforce Heroes. What are you? Oh, no wonder I've not. Okay. I know why I've not heard it. This is from Link's Awakening, the new one. Probably Cave, I'm assuming. I've not played this or the original, so it's the correct game. It's not Cave. That's why I've not heard this before. I mean, it slaps for sure. Are these all of the... Oh, it includes way more. Okay, that's not good for me. Alright, so these are all the ones we get to pick from. Gotta say maybe Rapids Ride? Or Passage? I'll say Passage. I think this is our last guess as well. Yeah, this is my... We're throwing something out there. Catfish's Maw. I don't know how I was supposed to do that. I've never played this game. It's one of the few Zelda games I have not played. Well, let's give one more. See if we can redeem ourselves here. Okay, well that's the easiest one I've ever heard in my entire life. It's Malomart, Twilight Princess. Alright, we go Undertale now. That was fun. I definitely want to include some of the auditory ones in the future. Thank you for joining us for our game duels. Let's go to Undertale now. Take off the cam. Take off the window capture. Put on the game capture. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. Okay, so when we last left off, we were entering into the underground Steamworks factory on our way to Hotland. We just got out of the Wild East, And now we're fighting against killer robots. I think that's a pretty accurate summary of the journey so far. Oh, what I did want to do, now that we have the safety goggles, you wrap the safety goggles around your hat. It looks like it has eyes now. Nice, although it doesn't bear out in the sprite. Alright, so stats, we finally have 9 defense.
Watch it, Clover. We don't want to alert any outsiders, especially workers under Asgore like the UGPS. Your mail will have to wait.
That's fair.
Howdy. Boy, am I glad that Fox lady let you roam free for a bit. Not being able to talk to my pal has been torture. Now, I know she roped you into getting some lab detour, but come on. Captive monsters? Talk about a conspiracy nut. I mean, it's like you don't want to follow my advice. Remember your real mission, Clover. The 5 children you set out to find in the